The world held its breath. It was a day etched in history. Pope Tagle, the first Asian pope, addressed the world. Millions tuned in, their hearts filled with anticipation. This was more than a speech, it was a beacon of hope. The weight of the moment was palpable, yet Pope Tagle emanated serenity. His words, imbued with warmth, resonated across the globe. It was the dawn of a new era for the Catholic Church, an era defined by love and understanding. The Vatican City shimmered under the Italian sun. Its ancient walls and majestic structures stood as silent witnesses to centuries of history, faith, and tradition. The grandeur of St. Peter's Basilica, with its iconic dome piercing the blue sky, was a testament to the enduring legacy of the Catholic Church. This small city-state, the spiritual and administrative heart of the Catholic world, was about to witness a historic moment that would be etched in the annals of time. The air crackled with expectation. Thousands had gathered, their faces a mix of hope, excitement, and reverence. The atmosphere was electric, charged with the collective anticipation of a moment that many had traveled great distances to witness. Every eye was turned towards the grand stage, every heart beat in unison, waiting for the appearance of the new leader of the Catholic Church. From every corner of the world, pilgrims flocked to witness this momentous occasion. They came from different lands, speaking different languages, yet united by a common faith. The streets of Vatican City were filled with a vibrant tapestry of cultures, each pilgrim bringing their own unique story, their own hopes and prayers. It was a pilgrimage of faith, a journey that transcended borders and brought together the global Catholic community. For Filipino Catholics, it was a moment of immense pride. Their beloved Chito, Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle, affectionately known as Chito, was about to ascend to the highest office in the Catholic Church. The Filipino community, both in the Philippines and around the world, celebrated this historic event with joy and fervor. It was a recognition of their deep faith and the significant contributions they had made to the global Catholic community. Their beloved Chito was now the shepherd of the Catholic world. Cardinal Tagle, known for his humility, compassion, and deep theological insight, had always been a beloved figure among the faithful. His journey from the Philippines to the Vatican was a testament to his unwavering faith and dedication to the Church. As he stood among the people, there was a sense of shared pride and joy, a feeling that one of their own had risen to lead the global Catholic community. The crowd, a tapestry of cultures and languages, stood united. Flags from different nations fluttered in the breeze, a visual representation of the universal nature of the Catholic Church. People from all walks of life, from different backgrounds and cultures, had come together in a spirit of unity and solidarity. It was a powerful reminder of the Church's mission to bring people together, to build bridges of understanding and compassion. They had come seeking guidance, solace, and inspiration. In a world often filled with uncertainty and turmoil, the faithful looked to their leaders for hope and direction. The new Pope, with his gentle demeanor and profound wisdom, was seen as a beacon of light, a source of comfort and strength. The crowd's collective prayers and hopes were a testament to their deep faith and their longing for a better, more compassionate world. As Pope Tagle approached the podium, a hush fell over the crowd. The anticipation reached its peak, and the air was thick with emotion. Every eye was fixed on the new Pope, every ear strained to hear his first words. It was a moment of profound significance, a moment that would be remembered for generations to come. The silence was not just an absence of sound, but a deep collective breath, a pause before the beginning of a new chapter in the history of the Church. His gentle smile spoke volumes. It was a smile that conveyed warmth, compassion, and a deep sense of responsibility. It was a smile that reassured the faithful, that told them they were in good hands. Pope Tagle's smile was a reflection of his character, a testament to his humility and his commitment to serving the Church and its people with love and grace. He was ready to lead with humility and grace. His words, when they finally came, were filled with wisdom and compassion. He spoke of unity, of love, and of the Church's mission to serve the world. He reminded the faithful of their shared responsibility to care for one another, to build a world of justice and peace. As he addressed the crowd, it was clear that Pope Tagle was not just a leader, but a shepherd, guiding his flock with a gentle hand and a compassionate heart. Pope Tagle began his address acknowledging the challenges of the modern world. He stood before a sea of faces, each one reflecting the myriad struggles and hopes of humanity. His voice, calm yet resolute, carried the weight of his message across the assembly. He spoke of poverty, injustice, and the climate crisis. These were not just abstract concepts, but real, pressing issues that affected millions of lives daily. He painted a vivid picture of the suffering endured by those in the margins of society, the cries for justice echoing in the streets, and the silent yet devastating impact of environmental degradation. His words were not a condemnation, but a call to action. He emphasized that acknowledging these problems was only the first step. The real challenge lay in our response. Would we turn a blind eye, or would we rise to the occasion, driven by compassion and a sense of shared responsibility? He urged the faithful to embrace unity and solidarity. In a world often divided by race, religion, and politics, he called for a coming together, a bridging of gaps. He spoke of the strength found in diversity, the beauty in different cultures and traditions coming together for a common cause. He reminded us that we are all children of God. This simple yet profound truth was the cornerstone of his message. Regardless of our differences, we share a common humanity, a divine spark that binds us together. He spoke of the need to see the face of God in every person we encounter, to treat each other with the dignity and respect we all deserve. Our differences should not divide us. Instead, they should enrich us. He highlighted stories of communities coming together, of people from different backgrounds working side by side to build a better world. These stories were a testament to the power of unity, showing that when we come together, we can achieve great things. He called for a church that welcomes all regardless of their background or beliefs. He envisioned a church that is a sanctuary for all, a place where everyone feels at home. He spoke of the need for inclusivity, for breaking down barriers that keep people apart, and for building a community where love and acceptance are the guiding principles. His words were a balm to the soul, reminding us of the power of love and forgiveness. In a world often filled with anger and division, his message was a beacon of hope. He reminded us that love has the power to heal, to bring people together, and to create a better future for all. His call to unity was not just a plea, but a powerful reminder of what we can achieve when we come together with open hearts and minds. Pope Tagle's vision was clear. He envisioned a church that engages with the complexities of the 21st century. He stressed the importance of science, technology, and dialogue. He urged the church to be a beacon of progress, not an obstacle to it. He spoke passionately about climate change, calling it a moral imperative. He reminded us of our responsibility to care for God's creation. He urged world leaders to act decisively, putting aside self-interest for the sake of future generations. A global embrace. As his words echoed across the globe, a wave of emotion swept through the audience. Tears of joy streamed down faces. People embraced, strangers united by a shared sense of hope. Pope Tagle's message transcended borders and languages. From the bustling streets of Manila to the quiet villages of Africa, celebrations erupted. Social media buzzed with messages of gratitude and inspiration. World leaders praised Pope Tagle's vision and leadership. A new chapter had begun. Pope Tagle shared personal anecdotes that illustrated his message of love and compassion. He spoke of his humble beginnings in the Philippines. He shared stories of his ministry, emphasizing the importance of serving the poor and marginalized. He recounted the story of a young woman who had lost her faith. Through acts of kindness and understanding, he helped her find her way back to God. These stories, filled with empathy and humility, resonated deeply with the global audience. Throughout his address, Pope Tagle emphasized the importance of humility. He reminded us that true leadership lies in serving others. He called for a church that is less hierarchical and more inclusive. He spoke of the need for dialogue and understanding, both within the church and with other faiths. He called for a spirit of collaboration, recognizing that we can achieve more together than we can alone, a legacy of hope. Pope Tagle's first address was more than a speech. It was a moment that transcended the boundaries of language and culture, reaching into the hearts of people from all walks of life. His words were not just heard, they were felt deeply, resonating with the universal human experience. It was a testament to the enduring power of faith, love, and hope. In a world often divided by differences, his message was a unifying force, reminding us of our shared humanity. The sight of diverse people holding hands in unity and praying together was a powerful visual representation of this message. It was a call to action, inspiring millions to work towards a more just and compassionate world. His words ignited a spark in the hearts of activists and volunteers, encouraging them to continue their efforts in making a positive impact. The images of activists marching for a cause and community volunteers working together highlighted the tangible effects of his inspiring address. His words will continue to resonate for generations to come. The attentive faces of children and the reflective expressions of people reading a book are a testament to the lasting impact of his message. It is a legacy that will be passed down, inspiring future generations to uphold the values of faith, love, and hope. He reminded us that even in the face of adversity, there is always hope. The stories of people overcoming challenges and the resilient smiles of individuals serve as a powerful reminder of this truth. His message was a beacon of light, guiding us through the darkest times and giving us the strength to persevere. He showed us that the Church can be a force for good in the world, a beacon of light in a sometimes dark world. The church outreach programs and the beautiful sight of light shining through stained glass windows symbolize the positive influence of the Church. His legacy is a call to action for all of us to be that beacon of light, to spread hope and love in our communities and beyond. As Pope Tagle concluded his address, a sense of unity and purpose filled the air. He had reminded us that we are all on a journey together. We are all children of God, called to love and serve one another. His message was clear. Let us walk together, hand in hand, towards a brighter future. Let us embrace the challenges of our time with courage and compassion. Let us build a world where peace, justice, and love prevail. Please subscribe to our channel History Documentary Hub for more insightful videos and intriguing content.